evening from PAP, Public Access Poetry. Tonight, our first guest, Ricard, who I don't have any planned introduction for. All I can say is I think he's one of the most sensual and fantastic men that I know, and I'm sure that you'll think he's as great a poet. Ricard.
Hello. This is the musical voice of Ricard. This is the healing voice of Dr. Renee Richards, tennis pro. This message is coming from my golden throat, from my heart. Hello. This is the comforting voice of Renee Ricard Enterprises, Renee Ricard Agency. Hello. Renee Ricard Studio Sentiment. Renee Ricard Productions calling. Renee Ricard speaking. Hello. This is Renee Ricard in a contemplative mood at the Renee Ricard House of Fame. The beat poems of Renee Ricard. You are fortunate enough to be speaking to Renee Ricard. This is he. This is the much vaunted Renee Ricard who can drive them to suicide, who can and has pushed them over the edge, over the brink, under whose wrathful glare women have been trapped, transfixed, deer caught in the headlights on a desert road at night. This is your faithful servant, Renee Ricard. Just another sarcastic remark from that big phony Renee Ricard, friend of the rich, enemy of the people, that Renee Ricard. Lies, lies, and more lies. I am Renee Ricard, the third person, the affirmative, the uppercase. My infinitives never split, the superlative, the hyperbolic, the mot juste. Renee Ricard, this is she. On being called a dilettante. Why did I get up today or yesterday? There is no cushioning layer of beauty between the harsh realities of life. Everything goes from one gray area to the grayer next. I'm one of those people who set out to lose. Where people pride themselves on money, influence, and having friends, I am poor, ridiculous, and haven't any. Bryce Martin called me a dilettante the other night. It serves me right. I don't make a big deal about my talent, and I'm so unsure about the quality of my work that I never show it to people, so I guess they think I don't do anything. I've never earned a penny from my work, which does, in a sense, make it worthless. Someone asked me the other day what I do for a living, and I just didn't know what to say. I'm an extra cast to decorate the bar scene. Oh, there's poor Renee. How old he's getting. Such promise, such intelligence, it's just too bad. Someone should do something for him. He used to be so amusing, but bitterness and failure, illness and disesteem have made him vexatious and mean. I wonder how he survives. So do I. I wonder why I even go out anymore. My old friends must be tiring of me rapidly. Do I get invited to people's summer homes? They must be tired of waiting for me to do something. I won't surprise them by becoming a great success, because failure is my way of revenge. Self-pity, my affection, the only kind I know. I'm one of those people invited to entertain after dinner, like a toothpick. And if I meet new people on a good night who are taken in and take me in, soon tire of me also when they see how my friends, the actual objects of their curiosity, treat me. Some people set out to lose and find success where others see failure. In the low regard of friends, I find reinforcement for my view of the hollow world where I have chosen to live, a mild irritant and a moral lesson to youth, to fulfill at an early age the promise I have so completely broken. April 29. Artistic young men and collegiate types, they have come across the ages to me. The young jock's Michelangelesque hulk beneath the dome of a Sistine night, while shooting stars crossed in the sky over a cove at Deer Island. I bathed in such warm waters as those, drying off with the towels of soiled romance, sleeping between perfidious sheets after it all, when the sleeper is awakened by a flashlight full in the face to the fact that who'd lain beside him stands over him, and that he is still in the woods and in the dark, but awake. I shall lay my life away for a while. It's always like this. You stay drunk through it, go out, raise hell in the flesh baths and stews. There is a world of boys who never sleep. The light always comes in through cracks in the ventilation, and you go to another place, or somewhere else in this place, where everything feels good in the dark, as if you could stop feelings with new feelings. When feelings don't stop, they pile up. Caravaggio and his models. He was no good. He was too young. But he was mine, stiff as new jeans, and I loved the punk. The night is a museum of living boys, all of them surly and taciturn, with pestilential looks that beg to get slapped around, the snarl demanding you abstract the puppy from the beast and train him to be your pet. Some are just mean, but they all want to get hurt. Proof that... How did I get roped into this? A beaten boy is touching as the thick, stupid feet of a pudgy marine with a half-hard, uncircumcised cock staring out in disbelief from a physique magazine. Boy with a ram. How did he get into this mess? What misapprehension? Or is it just a matter of money that love is to be looked at? $1 million in non-negotiable bonds. A love without restraint. Keep it casual, on the surface. Leave prints on him. Some boys hate to be kissed. Some curl up and shoot, rubbing against your chest. But they have all lost something they try to find in bed, and finding it are not satisfied, losing it again to find it elsewhere. I am a curator in the Museum of Living Boys. Caravaggio, your face is the serpent's hiss as you siphon the python down some kid's throat. The heavily made-up boy bitten by a lizard, yet all the same face with age and who knows what. Medusa, or the head of Goliath, held up by a frustrated teenage boy who, overcome by its size, contemplates the giant head, a self-portrait of the artist. Men who love boys set out to lose. Who poses as the youthful David will pose in time for his trophy. He stands at a pinball machine in a chicken bar, the chastisement of love in Chicago. In Hartford, asleep in an angel's arms, ecstatic after a good beating. In a private collection in Indianapolis, Cupid asleep, Amor leering victoriously over the broken attributes of civilization, industry, science, flashing lights, loud music, poppers, make him forget what is taking place in your bed. Hustlers borrow some poor sucker's wings to pose with sheet burns on their knees. Ripped boxer shorts in the cathedral, one ball hanging out of a jockstrap. I saw your head bang against the wall, little fucker. You screamed bloody murder. You posed for that picture when you were young. This is love's victory. Those who worship at a temple of flesh become a shrine to its memory and feed on the gall and wormwood of despair the way a pelican feeds its young from itself. Dawn slaps him across the face, and the heart slithers back under its rock. The slaves of Michelangelo. We're all the slaves of Michelangelo or something we are bound to do. The whole show, we are its quarry, captives struggling against this marmoreal will to finish with some style. Slaves to this day, prisoners to the rough block of ourselves are we slaves, to the marble. Is the master stroke only a finishing touch? And then, that mystical moment of perfection, is that ever achieved in more than a detail, the highly polished chryselephantine limb? Of course, we are restrained by other blockheads, the chisel marks more or less visible as we emerge from this cloud of stone, pale and golden in the sheet metal rays of the sun, our hearts sliced on the whirring disk of the sun. It's as if our knowledge of the day, of life, could come from a different direction, that slice of it on the desk. What happened to the rest of the day, the part you weren't there for, or life, the part you missed out on Saturday, green eyes? What did I forget? Something about a masterpiece of modern art, a crystal elephant, a marble. Is anything finished or merely abandoned? And those parts of the sky that go behind the buildings, did we really get what we could out of them, climbing for a better view? It was something about being beautiful through surgery, waking up in the grip of a muscular ambition with a fist you could sleep in. A couple parents hovering at the edge of vision, visionaries proficient in the art of cutting people up, huge chunks gone, that was my body, the name changed on driver's license. 7-year-old boy in a t-shirt in Chattanooga. How did he get out of that backyard? Small potatoes, small change, peanuts, chicken feed, when it comes right down to it. Sometimes we all get sick at once, cross out whole lines of our lives at a stretch, a month in the hospital, parts still roughed out, the perfect face, as if the sun rose in the west for a change. The envelope, no matter what it contains, more important to get it there. It's almost as if what we think could matter in the grand scheme, but it has to. It has to. Whatever you do, what you think will affect the rest of the world, like a window, nothing to look at, but solid. So, the grand gesture isn't enough. It's the recovery, transition from the grand gesture to the next grand gesture. Then a moment's peace. Michel Long, dead at 23. I should have brought more, I guess. I have more time. Well, I'll read a little tiny rhyming one, and then a big, beautiful rhyming one. If I can ever, oh yeah. He was far and all I had left, so I packed my bags and left to join him. Soon after my arrival, I found I had a rival for his affection. What a hornet's nest to stumble into. His two-timing broke my heart in two. 3 sides are 1, 2, 2. I want to read a poem about Audens, if I can find it. Audens converted to Catholicism, and before he died, went through all of his poems and cut out any dirty words and anything really pretty in the poems for the complete works. So I wrote this. On the tomb of W.H., just before he hailed the hearse, Audens Baudelarized his verse. As a transsexual surgeon will do, expurgated every dildo. Tried to make a temple solemn, lobbing capitals off columns. Now his noble poems lie, emptied of much poetry. Audens will escape perdition. Angels don't read first editions. Nipping prickles from his story raised a giggle in history, as I hope to raise a laugh with this giddy epitaph. Audens cut out every prick. Born a queer, died Catholic.
What am I looking at? That was Rene Ricard. And now, Camille OGrady.
I was born a Catholic. This is called Collision. The attraction is fatal. Something invisible shoots out of the gut. We move, fast, full speed ahead, like 2 automobiles merging into a head-on. Out of control. This is no accident. We know where we're going. It's cold-blooded collision. Collision. Velocity and G-forces magnifying the screaming chrome moment. The dazzle comes before the crash. Our minds meet like metal. We bend each other. As we interlock, our shapes change. Slow motion and instant replay reveal the breaking points, shattering on impact. Cracks sketch visions that should have exploded. The attraction is fatal. Hopelessly halted, ground together, highly fueled, heat rising on the scene. Heat rising on the scene, heat heats heat, hotter. We're on fire, being swallowed in clanging senses, burning up thinking, picturing burning up pictures, burning up thought, burning up pictures, burning up thought. It all goes, blindfolds of colors, orange, red, white, bursts into clouds, dry ice passion, sears, peels away the skins, consumes a tissue, burnt thought, ourselves, our burning, our burning, our burning, our burning, our burning, our burning, our burning. Blue rapture, blue rupture, blue rupture, blue rupture, the big combustion. Our flaming bodies shoot through nights, guardrails. Our burning bodies shoot through nights, guardrails, and fall like meteors. Rising, tumbling smoke, charcoal billows evaporate, erasing a spot on a map that only lasted minutes, a spot on a map that only lasted minutes. One shot, gone. The attraction is fatal. which goes right into, this was inspired by James Dean, and it's about, I never got a car license because I left home too early. It's called James Dean to the Rescue. I want to drive a car. I want to drive a car. Crazy. I'll drive real fast. I'll never get caught. Not me. Not me. Oh, they tried to catch me. They watched my heart beat me. Beat me. Beat me. A race across my face. They all got on the chase. They took my picture. They thought they caught me, but they didn't get me. Not me, not me, not me, not me. Slipping in the silver, crawling in the mama with a cherry bomb. White lines of truth. How easy I drove, how easily I was driven. Mad black magnet, butch denim youth. Radiation in my windshield. Radiation in my windshield. Driver's manual always said, drive right on it till I skid. I did what I get, altered, crumpled aluminum cage. They put wings on my body. They put wings on my body. They put wings on my body. And I just want to fly my soul. And I just want to fly my soul. And I just want to fly my soul. The next two things I wrote when I had hepatitis last winter. It's a very therapeutic disease. I watch a lot of television. So the first part of it is called television set. Television set. Spike paces, heroes, blue light traps, flipping pictures, repeat, moving ahead, volume off, radio soundtrack, TV queens aware, in waxen dress, preen with screen lips, pressed to rouge reflections, teen organ throbs, long mechanical scream, icons create themselves and dissolve in gore. Hey. The next is called Narcotic, and when I was sick, I got real addicted to The Saint, which is on about 3 o'clock in the morning after all the other garbage on Channel 5 is over. No offense to Channel 5. But, says Simon Templar, The Saint, pretend your mind is a dress, change it. Glass Menagerie. Morphine on television. Katharine Hepburn falls down in style. Pretend your mind is a dress. Change it. Playing for the big purse, the golfer stumbles into view, swings into a wide arc, hits and misses. One more shot, sinks it. You need a new outfit. Your mind is a dress, very easy to slip out of. While we're on semi-sweet, this is called Spit. I'm doing a lot of that tonight. I don't even have a microphone to spit on. Hey. Yeah, I'd like some of this little beverage. I can't resist. I have to drink every time I'm anywhere. Oh, to seal your face with my kiss, saliva lock, spit! Diamond dazzle home for reflection, spit! As your face turns up, sweet martyr on rotisserie, sweet supplication turns like a spit! My unsalted volatile tear, my anger slides down your cheek, spit! Oh, now I suppose I should spit on the lectern. I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to do two more. 1, 2. Okay. No, Mickey Mouse is not here. All right, this is called Toilet Kiss. You heard me. Are we allowed to say things like toilet on TV? This is not print. Okay. This is called Toilet Kiss, and it's about when you could lock the door in the bathroom for 10 cents and have quite a service. Subway swinging, metal doors, grill window, poster speaker, bowls full of unflushed imaginations, porcelain and piss, porcelain and piss, pencil scribbling, perfect timing, words in whispers, over water's hiss, porcelain and piss, porcelain I think that's about it. Yeah, I probably do. Let me shuffle through my papers here. Oh, I know. All right, this is 1 minute. Okay, I'll just give you that last verse to, whoops. To what? Okay. I saw you in the street. I met you in a bar. I did you in an alley. I did you in a car. Fast food, New York City treat. Eat it, forget it. Fast food can't be beat. Thank you.
Wow. That was Camille OGrady and Renee Ricard. And I have a little postcard that says that if you're up at 12 o'clock midnight next Tuesday, you can watch your radio, but you can listen to it, which would probably be more fun. And that's listen to WBAI. And Bob Holman and Bob Rosenthal's play, The Whore of the Alpines, will be performed, I guess. And we got credits up tonight. Fantastic. The old character generator's working. We haven't seen that for a while. See if I can read it. I can't even see it. Well, you can see it. We've been getting a lot of postcards. I've been getting a lot of postcards about the show and letters and people that want to be on the show. I haven't really gotten any kind of contact about anyone that wants to let us know that they're watching the show. We'd really like to know if you're watching the show. It's great that you want to be on and we want to have people on, but we'd also like to know if anyone's watching so the people that are on will know if they're being watched. I can't believe I got that. Let's see. Got Bat Masters doing cameras. Fantastic. Producers Krakatoa Krakow. Humperdinck Hurst and Dumpling W. We fund this program. I think we're almost defunded. Good night.